YouTube, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Capricorn to full moon in Cancer, December into January 2023. Can you believe it? Can you believe that I am your reader? Mark, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They are my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. Feels so good. Author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. It is available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box. You can preview it for free, and that just feels lovely. You know what else is really, really lovely? I'm a creator on Patreon. Patreon.com/drawingthecircle, a lovely members-only subscription platform that allows creative types like me to set our levels of subscribers, different, you know, what they want to pay each month, the benefits that we give them, and I dig it a lot. Best career move I ever made. They get me every single morning with an unlisted YouTube live stream link, so they can literally chat with me while I'm sitting on the couch using the laptop, cup of coffee in my hands, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something to send us on our way. And it is my favorite way to start the day, even though it rhymes, because sometimes life rhymes. Just got to go with it. As well as they get all of the extended readings. All of my subscribers get the daily check-ins and the part 2s for the extendeds. You know, part 1 on YouTube, part 2 on Vimeo on demand, but all of them, my subscribers, get the extended readings. There's quite a lot of them there. So if you're looking for a little more magic, miracles, mysticism, or mal in your life, come Patreon on Patreon. I'm the Archangel of Lyons. Mark, Angelo, Lyons. It's so much easier. Just call me Mal, really. There's a lot. I've been doing this a long time. Oh, this process of spiritual awakening. What can I tell you? So let's get down to biz. It's a 5-card draw. It's my favorite series to do. No extendeds, right? A lot of fun for me, because this is the waxing raids. The 5-card draws are for new to full, plant a seed, watch it grow. The 8-card draws are the shadow raids, from full to new, kind of waning, releasing, clearing the path to then again plant another seed at new moon. These 5 decks that we're using represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you refine, clarify whatever intention work you want to do: spell work, prayer work, meditation, visualization, law of attraction, who's he, what's this, knock yourself out, Abraham Hicks yourself into a stupor, if you like, to help you plant a seed of fire. Your heart's desire, our first card down, and your heart's desires are part of your sacred contracts. Carolyn Mace, we're not using her cards in this spread for a change. So, you know, we were assigned our heart's desires. That's why it's really hard to get rid of them, because you just can't. But you can do your best, and that's what this is for. It is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more clues, tips, and hints about maybe the seed we're about to look at, particularly if you see in your other signs certain words repeating in the title. That might be a hint. But the more each and every one of us manifests our heart's desire, the better this world gets. It's part of what we came in to do as immortal souls on heroes' journeys in human bodies, right? So let's look at the astrology. We're looking, there's a lot. It's actually not a lot, but what it is more than enough. The new moon in Capricorn, Friday, December 23rd, 5:17 a.m. Eastern. I am in New York. Chiron also goes direct that day. The Wounded Healer goes direct in Aries. So I'm sensing some inner child stuff moving forward just because of that. First sign, Aries, the child, your sign. Keep it in mind, perhaps. And then before we get to the full moon, we've got Mercury going retrograde in Capricorn on December 29th. So what you do, get it done before, do your intentional work, plant that seed before Mercury goes retrograde. And by the way, it will go direct January 18th. 2023, but before that we will hit the full moon in Cancer on Friday, January 6th, 6:08 p.m. Eastern. And just think about that. Friday, the day of Venus and love and relationships. with a full moon in Cancer, when the moon rides at her peak, then your heart's desire seek. This could very much be a true love, nesting, home-based, kind of love spell kind of day. So let's look at what you can wax to get you ready for that, if that's what you want to cast for. These are general reads, as I said, so cross-watchers, if you apply this, if you do this intentional work with these 5 cards in whatever way, shape, or form you're feeling it, right? You are not just going to be manifesting this for yourself little by little by little over a 2-week period, which I think is better. Instant manifestation sounds good, but sometimes not if you're not ready for it. This will allow you to build up the strength to be ready for it, to wax it, but you'll also be holographically helping the one you are cross-watching for, the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus on your cross-watching for, manifest this, as well as might also give you some insights into what their heart's desires are. So, feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. I will do my best to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace. Hey, I'm a witch. This is a spell kit read. I do these rather often for myself, and I'm like, yeah, I know what I want, but I want to clarify it. I'm a Virgo. I want to make it specific. It's because the more people who are manifesting their heart's desires here, their aspects of the great ineffable plan, the more this world shifts to a more golden rather than leaded timeline. Infinite number of probable timelines, so this is one of the ways that we can jump from toxic to healthy, lead to gold, pain to peace, rather than suffering our fate, manifesting our destiny in a 2-week period, sometimes a little less. Ready? The shift from explanation into divination comes at the still point. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. And those are ocean sounds in the background. I do not live at the beach. But I can and will, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Aries Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, starting with their element, the element of fire. What do they yearn for? What do they burn for? What is their heart's desire? The spell fragment to help them clarify it. This new to full December into January 2023. That's a lot to say, but my darling, victoire, oui, victory. That sounds like an Aries thing. I'm with ya. I'm so bummed that there's not going to be a Wonder Woman 3, so sorry. I just found out a couple of days ago. I'm still processing. I know. Hopefully, James Gunn will get it together with Patty Jenkins and make something work. Sorry. There's Wonder Woman stuff all up there if you can't tell. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Nothing like a rhyming couplet straight out of Charmed first season. So look, whatever this is, your heart's desire is to be victorious. We're there. All right. Is it simple? Says it. Too general, though, but we still got 4 more cards. Let's ground that with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated and you want to use it as an amulet, a talisman, well, just keep in mind, amulet is away, talisman is to ward. So, you do you. A little touchstone, a little something, and you have the stone, great, rock it out. But if you have ruby, you don't have a ruby laying around. Clear quartz does anything, everything, and certainly, you can grab a piece of jewelry just to remind you, right? But it's more about the oracle message. So let's talk to my archangel, the Archangel of Lyons. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh, tingle, tingle, tingle down the back. Okay. I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, beloved Archangel of Lyons, Ariel, angel of nature, which is, yes, the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the sky up above and that thing called love, and also rocks and minerals. What is the Crystal Oracle, whether they have the stone or not? for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to help them ground and manifest their heart's desire. This new to full, January 2022, Carnelian. I have Carnelian. Very much a fire-based stone. I know this one has to do with calm and clarity and stuff like that, but for me it's a second chakra stone par excellence. I'm just going to read you what he's got to say here. Your keywords are healing, so victory and healing, creativity, creative victory, energy, the victorious energy, calmness, right? To be calm towards and through victory is noble. Grounding, the element of earth, to ground and manifest the heart's desire, and stability. All of those things sound wonderful. And they're giving me Tai Chi flashback, second chakra, the Dantian point, right? Seat of the soul, and second chakra, vary that. Your energy levels are on the increase, and you will soon feel a newfound sense of vitality and enthusiasm for life. Now look, with Chiron going direct in Aries the same day as the new moon, this is great. This is actually really right up your alley. You will find yourself communicating your ideas and feelings to others with clarity and certainty. People will pay attention and will want to be part of your venture. Sounds like a business thing. Go team venture. Calcite is also about the calcite. Oh, shit. I'm reading the wrong side. Sorry. It's first reading of the series. Sorry. This wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. I know it's not the same. It will help dissolve the sadness you have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease any anxiety. This is still victorious. Carnelian will also help you express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. Very Aries. You are encouraged to take up a creative pursuit or hobby at this time. Now look, if you try and monetize it, it's not a hobby. It's work. So, Zen underwater basket weaving, right? Hot tub time machining, whatever it is that you feel called to do. Start to express yourself in whatever way you choose without judgment. Working with color will be especially helpful at this moment, for color can also help stabilize and heal your emotions. Absolutely true. Over the coming days, you will begin to feel a renewed sense of peace, joy, and wonderment for life. Give thanks for the wondrous blessings you are receiving. Okay, so definitely a victory here, but a healing, creative, energetic, calm, grounding, stable victory. Sounds good for Capricorn new moon. No. All right, so I'm going to keep that open like that. It's a lot of keywords to remember, considering I have to stay in the moment, keep in alignment with the guides. So let's move on to the element of air. Now, you can't have fire without air, and you have to feed your desires thought. But what kind of thought, right? The ones that are going to blow it out, make it go away, or gently stoke it, or fan it into, an eternal flame. Close your eyes, give them your hand. Can you feel their heart beating? Do you understand? Well, element of air is the element of thought. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. There you are. As I call upon the angels and archangels of fire, the sign of Aries, powers of the south, the archangel Michael angels, the Michaelites, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. Who are the angels ready to swoop in at their call? Because they don't come unless you call. They're nice like that. They have to be invited in like vampires, except they give way more than they take. The element of air to stoke the element of fire of victory that they yearn for, that they burn for, that their hearts desire. This new to full into January 2022. Children. Chiron's going direct in Aries. Same day as, did I mention it? Yeah, I think I did. What would the healing angel of children do? Now look, if you don't have kids in your life, I don't. I have cats. And really in cat years. I've got a teenager and a couple of grumpy 20 and 30-year-olds. I love them. But, this could absolutely be in your child. If you've got a war going on with one of your children, it looks like victory might be yours, but doing it in that calm, creative way, right? Compassionate, I would throw in there as well. Now, look, everybody has a child in their heart. It just is. But then you start doing the Jungian work, you start doing archetypal stuff, and you realize you might have many children in your heart. A divine child, a magical child, a wounded child, an orphan child, regardless of whether you're literally orphaned or not, right? The eternal child, Peter Pan, right? All these different facets of ourselves, and it's about our innocence. So contemplate the question. What would the healing angels of children do? Most obvious, heal children. Got it. But if that doesn't immediately apply to your life, a victorious healing of children, the sign of Aries, first sign of the zodiac, the child, this could cover a lot of ground for you mentally. So go into meditation, element of air, think about it, pray about it, call, say, all right, healing angels of children. You seem a bit of like a Swiss Army knife here. You do lots of stuff, apparently. So help me get victory. Could be something from your childhood. Could be something just that innocence, right? That the divine innocence of the there's only one child here. There's only one. Of course, a miracle says there is only one Son of God, but it's all of us, right? Unity, U-N-I-T-Y. So, if you're thinking about kids, sure, but with that Carnelian energy, right? Healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability. I think that's what might make this feel a little bit more personal in a general read, one or two of those key words, that all of them would signify, in certain ways, victory. All right, elemental water, Whispers of Love Oracle. The Party Turner deck, because this has got the romance card and all that other stuff in it. Well, it is the Whispers of Love, but it ain't all about romance. This is for the higher selves of all involved, not just you, but the cross-watcher and anybody else who's involved in this. The element of water, the emotional part. Please take a nice deep breath. Still breathe. Locked in. Let's go. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love for the Aries collective? Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, the element of water, the energy and motion that we experience as emotion, covers intuition, but is definitely about the divine power of the heart. Love is divine power, the sacred truth of the heart chakra, so that they can manifest this heart's desire of victory with that Carnelian vibe in earth and children in air. What do you got for them this full to new, January 2023? Got the spiritual connection card. Party hath been turned. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Mercury's going retrograde, darlings. As I had mentioned, right 3 days after the new moon in Capricorn. You might want to gird your loins. You might want to prepare for this if somebody's coming back into your life, or perhaps you have the realization that somebody in your life, maybe your child, maybe you're the child in the relationship, child archetype, literal, genetic, adopted, whatever. Where are you in your tribe, so to speak? This is a past life thing. You have the opportunity to become victorious over something, even in your own energy field, right? Like, even if it's, the spectrum of the child, right? From childish to childlike, P.B. Herman, Dalai Lama, we're all somewhere in between, considering one's fictional and one's His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So, where are you on that scale? Here's an opportunity for you to create victory. Now, look, I will say, I've had plenty of romantic relationships in this life that were parental in other lives. Great way to work out your parental issues. But, this could be about your parents and the karma you have with them in this life that are not, and vice versa. The kids that you have in this life, that's how it plays. You don't play the same role every time. It'd be boring, right? Let's just incarnate with the same cast of people over and over and over again. No. It doesn't work like that. Plus, if you knew how many incarnations you've actually had on this planet, you'd be like, Really? Yeah, because it ain't just about being human. We had lots of opportunities. That's why totem animals and trees, why do we have those connections? That's a whole other story. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I started my career in magic, miracles, mysticism, and metaphysics back in the 80s, darlings. So I know of which I speak, at least in a subjective experience kind of way. Let's get the card of spirit to charge this thing. The Con Healing Mantra deck, right? So you get a piece of Carnelian. It's not going to break the bank. Again, clear quartz does everything. Cast for victory, calling in the healing angels of children and getting this is a spiritual connection. This is a larger context, right? They're just not, rubbing my last nerve raw or, whatever the story is going on. There might be a need to see this from a childlike innocence, and a child shall lead them. I hope it's an Aries. Please take a nice deep breath. At least it would be zodiacally correct. Still point. Okay, I'm going to call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, because victory in and of itself could be anything, and a victorious child with that calm and that creativity and that energy, and if there has been sadness, that lifting, but in a spiritual connection, really, call in the Akashic Records law firm, because we got a contract here on the table. What is the element of spirit to charge their element of fire, of victory, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, to bring this into manifestation, this new to full December, January 2023. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. This is the eat right, exercise kind of deal. It's also very much about when you are exhausted, when you're not in balance, you will chase after immediate gratification, or instant gratification isn't fast enough. Thank you, Carrie Fisher. Greeting postcards from the Edge, brilliant book. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. When wellness is welcomed, hi, wellness, how's the wife and kids? You are taking responsibility for the upkeep and preservation of your body as your sacred vessel of spiritual growth. Why? Because when you're not in a body, there's not so much growth that's needed, but there may be development. So you go to your casting, you go to your agent, and you say, all right, let me go back down. They're like, really? They're like, yeah, what do you got? It's like, well, we got something in the 20th into the 21st century that you're not going to believe. What do you say? Okay, what do I look like in my 50s? Oh, I'm in, right? That's what I did, I guess. In balance, you may come to see how endless wanting only creates more things to want. When operating from patterns of instant gratification, which is not fast enough, you are likely chasing after happiness that is out of reach as your body remains out of balance. There it is. The nervous system needs to be in alignment. The body, you need to be hydrated. It's fire, earth, air, water, and spirit grounding this. When operating from patterns of instant gratification, right, you're likely to chase, but your body remains out of balance. This is resolved by learning to care for the body physically, emotionally, energetically, and nutritionally. And that's different for everybody. So finding your way with that would be helpful. As your life comes into greater balance, you will likely sense true happiness, not as the end result of specific outcomes, but as the energy created by taking the time to truly care for yourself. This could very much be inner child work. I talk to my inner child as my heart chakra, inner child, same thing. Because if I'm feeling sad, plus I'm a Sigma empath, I wish I had known that earlier in life. That would have made a lot more sense then. And it made things easier. But as an empath, I gotta get it. If I'm feeling something, this might not be all me. So I release that. May that be transmuted, healed to completion, leave my energy field. But whatever is left, that's me. That's for me to heal, to feel, to bring into balance. This mantra is ideal for cultivating self-love, improving self-worth, and letting go of compulsive tendencies. Any of those things sound like victory. So, here's what we're going to do. A little thing we like to call a blessimation here over at Drawing the Circle Productions YouTube channel. A blessing and a summation, a blessimation, a little prayer, a little something. Essentially, it's a spell. So cope, prayer, take it as you like, and by all means, please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Throat chakra choices, baby. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need so they can greet wellness, because balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles and a spiritual connection. A relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And maybe there are children involved in some way, shape, or form here. Could be the inner child, could be all of that. But if they call in the healing angels of children with that Carnelian vibe of healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability, then certainly that will fuel that fire to help them manifest their heart's desire with victory. They shall celebrate and they shall rise. They will let victory make them wise. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. You got to throw that kid energy in there, right? That childlike. Oh, it's maybe a little childish. I tend to be a nice balance of sweet and saline when it comes to that kid. Did you like it? Hit the thumbs up. Help the other Aries kids find it. Want more of me? Subscribe, because I'm not stopping. Oh, no, siree. The divine won't let me, apparently. And if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, just click the link and on Patreon. $3 Seeker first level gets you the daily check-ins and the extended readings. Gods, Goddesses, the top tier, gets you everything, and there are 8 of them to choose from, so go check it out. And if you want to book me for a private reading, clients come first. There is a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal, oh my god, what an idea. Explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, how to pay me, the different platforms we could do, and we could even Zoom record it. But we get to chat about that ahead of time. So I hope you will reach out, particularly with that Chiron going direct and then Mercury going retrograde. Oy, seems like a bit much. So hang in there. You know, do what you gotta do. I love you. Hail. Heal. Hail. Farewell. And blessed be.